going on, VC? This is Caleb from Virginia Beach, here with a small update. It's been a while. It's been a little while since my last video. There was a period where I wasn't being able to buy anything because I was calling out of work a lot, wasn't making a whole lot of money, trying to get to band practice, playing a lot of shows. That's all said and done now, back to work, and I got a few things this past paycheck, so kind of a small update, but I just want to share with you guys. Obviously this is kind of a different view than my other videos that I've done in the past. My computer is actually broken, so I can't use the webcam, but I have upgraded my old phone to a smartphone. I got the new iPhone, so I'm able to record videos on here, and hopefully you guys like the new view. Hopefully you guys can hear the music in the background this time, considering the phone is sitting right on top of the stereo. Soon enough I'd like to do a music room tour, but eventually that would happen. But in news, I am actually trying to host a record swap meet fair thing here next month in my town, so hoping that goes well, but that's about it. Not much has been going on. New, same old shit, always, just a different day. But to start off, I'd like to show what I'm playing in the background. I'd like to think you'd be able to hear it this time. Turn it up a little bit. Anyways, this is a CD I showed probably in my last update. I can't remember. This is Coastal's Halfway to You. This is a really good album. This is something I like to fall asleep to a lot of the times. It's been a long day. I'm making this video right before I crashed for the night. Just got off work. But yeah, this is something this is really easy to fall asleep to. I used to try and fall asleep to Explosions in the Sky or things of that area of like post-rock, but I found it hard that when I'm trying to sleep, when the up parts hit, that I can't really fall asleep that well to it. This is a really relaxing album through and through, so I thought I'd do a little drop with you guys, share this. This is really good. I got two 7-inches and two 12-inches sitting right next to me. I'm gonna do it in a certain order. I'm gonna share this 12-inch first. You might have seen me do a review of it with my buddy who runs Calico's Vinyl channel. I play in a band with him. Very avid record collector, just like me. And we go to the record stores a lot. He knows I've been meaning to get this, and actually the other week when I was sleeping one morning, my moped that I would drive to work got stolen right out of my front yard, and it kind of sucks because it was my means of transportation for the time being, but it's whatever. You live with it and you move on. But I say that because I felt pretty bad about it at the time, and he felt bad, so he went ahead and picked this record up for me to make me feel better, and it sure as hell did. So a big thank you to you, Brian. I know you're going to be watching this, so thank you. Anyways, this is The Crazy World of Arthur Brown. This is just an absolutely nuts psych rock album from the 60s. They do a cover of I Put a Spell on You on side 2. It opens up side 2. This is just yeah, This is just absolutely crazy. It's crazy good, but it's just weird. But I really like it, and I'm really glad to have it. Wouldn't trade this for anything. This is a really fantastic record, and so thank you to Brian for giving this to me. And I want to thank Steve from Skinnies as well for giving me the chance to hear this a little while back, because this record is just outstanding. So thank you guys. Next, I'm going to share this 1 7-inch. So when my computer was still working, I would, for those who don't know me that well, something that you might want to know, I guess, about me is I spend a lot of time by myself. I prefer to keep it that way. I have band practice and hang out with friends every once in a while, but I like to spend the bulk of my time by myself. And when I'm by myself, I tend to do a lot of things music related. Not so much writing anymore, because I usually just save that for band practices. But I usually shop for a lot of records and look for a lot of records to buy when I have money. And there's a site I've been ordering from for a very long time, or almost 2 years. I guess it's not that long, but the site is called All That Is Heavy. It's a really, really cool site with just gems of heavy psych and heavy blues, rock, and just fuzzed out rock and roll and doom metal, things like that. And I came across this a long time ago, and I keep putting it off to buy it. And so here comes last paycheck, and I'm looking on the site for some records to buy, and I see this, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up this time. And I go to order it, and it turns out, I guess the owners of the website were having some family problems, or they just had some personal problems they had to attend to, and they wouldn't be running the site for a while. They didn't know when they'd be back again. So I was like, man, that really bums me out, because I really want this 7-inch. And so I thought, well, let me check Amazon.com, because I've been having a lot of luck with records on there, and I can usually find it for a decent price. So I find this on there. There's a few dollars more than what All That Is Heavy was selling it for. Excuse me. This is, I picked it up along with some other things I'll get into later. But this is a really, really good 7-inch. I really enjoy this. This is the sole release. It's just a single from the band Ghost Rocket. This is Drug Freedom, backed with 1 million times. There's the back. It's just a standard black vinyl. Nothing fancy about it, so I'm not even going to bother pulling it out. But yeah, it's just, this is a really, really good single. I really like playing this. It's really fun to listen to, and I really like that artwork. I'll show it one more time because it's really cool. But yeah, I'm really glad to have this now, and I really look forward to All That Is Heavy being up and running again. I hope that any personal problems they may run into can be solved, sooner than later, but to the best. I wish them the best, because they do run a very good site, and it's very good service and very fast service. I really like working with them. So, best wishes to them, even though they might not be watching this, but I just would like to share that. But moving on, before I get to the second 7-inch, I'm going to go to this 112-inch first. I ordered this also from Amazon. This is a lot cheaper than there's only one record store here that sells this album, and then the only record store around here that sells this artist in particular. But there was a point a few months ago where I was watching someone in the VC's video I'll just go ahead and share this. I watch a lot of members in the VC. I watch a lot of their videos frequently, and I just don't say much to them because I don't know. I don't really like to talk to people that much. It's not really something that's really easy for me. I guess behind a camera it's a lot different, but still. But though there's one VC member in particular that I watch his videos on a daily basis, and that's Derek Higgins. Fantastic musician, very down-to-earth guy, it seems like, and very real person. Just outstanding music taste. I always enjoy watching his videos because I always come out looking at artists that I never heard before, and then really ending up enjoying them. And it was the case with this. He had mentioned this album in a video a little while back, and I was like, well, there's just something about it that piqued my interest. So I wanted to take a listen to it. I finished watching the video and I checked out the album, and I really enjoyed it. I really did. So I've been looking for this, and I finally got to pick it up for a very good price. I really am happy that I got this now. Anyways, before I get more into it, this is John Coltrane's "A Love Supreme." Now, this is just an outstanding jazz masterpiece. I haven't touched bases with jazz in a number of years. It's been a very long time since I've touched bases with jazz, and this was a very refreshing welcome back to the genre. And I get now. I know my tastes are very developed now than when I was 13, and I was listening to jazz a little bit, very little, and so now I can say now I would like to dive into it more and look into more jazz to buy. So I'm very happy with this purchase, and this album is just outstanding. I'm going to go ahead and pull this out because this is a very nice gatefold package, and it's on just a nice black, standard black, but it is a very solid, heavy 180 gram. Yeah, this album is just something else. I feel like I could fall asleep to this tonight too, at least the first side. Yeah. That was just a very solid score for me, and so yeah, I'd like to say thank you to Derek. If you ever get a chance to watch my videos, I know you're pretty busy, but I'd like to say thank you, and just thank you for what you do, and everyone in the VC, thank you for what you do, because I really like the fact that I can sit down and watch someone's video, and I always come out, looking at a record and saying, hey, I never heard that, I want to listen to it, and then listening to it and really enjoying it, and then going out and buying it for myself, and it's a really nice experience, and I really enjoy it, so thank you. But anyways, I got one more record here. Trying not to make this too terribly long. The seller I bought the John Coltrane album from on Amazon, when I got the package, it was very well packaged, and it came with a few catalogs with some other just a few selections of what they sell on their website. I didn't know they had a website either, but yeah, and also it came with a $12 gift card. It's kind of an incentive to come purchase from them again. So immediately I go on their site, and for hours I'm just looking at records because I want to see what they have, because I had no idea what their catalog was like, what kind of records they sold. And the site is called EB Reggae, EB's Reggae or something like that, .com. It's like Ernie B's Reggae, something like that. And there's a lot of titles I wasn't familiar with, but there was some that I was very familiar with, and there was a lot of labels that I was familiar with, so that kind of helped a little bit. So I went ahead and picked this up, just a small 7-inch. I really enjoy this band, and I never had anything by them, and I thought it was just a perfect time to go ahead and take advantage of it and pick something up from them. Before I get too much further, this is the Peanut Butter Conspiracy Twice as Life single. This is from the Sundays label. I believe Sundays itself put this out. They usually repress other things that have been pressed already and then use the original labels on it. But I guess they just did it because the Sundays label is on it itself. You can see right there, and it's on some nice yellow vinyl. Kind of see the Sundays label right there. This is a really good little single. I really love the Sundays label, and I really like this band. And for those who watch my videos quite often, for the little I have, or keep up with just what I like to listen to, they know I'm a big fan of 60s music, especially the psychedelic rock, the garage rock, and just things like that. So this was really nice. This was a really good pickup for me, and I'm really happy to have that. But that about does it for my little haul. Kind of just welcoming back to the VC. Like I said, I appreciate all of you guys, everyone's videos I watch. I wish I could give a shout out to specific names, but I just try to keep up with as many members as I can, because you never know, everyone's tastes are different, and my tastes are all over the place, so I just like to see something completely different at each channel. So thank you, VC, for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys again soon. Thank you.